again here at the Bear Creek Little League facility, just outside Houston, about a half an hour away from downtown area. Great facility, and this afternoon we'll have a good matchup here. The Swagger Baseball Club going against the ZT National Prospects Club here, as this is game number 2 for the Prospects as they look to continue their quest here throughout the course of this tournament. The Prospects will be the home team. They'll get the bottom half of the inning. We'll get your defensive set for you in just a moment. Our head umpire this afternoon, Israel, he'll tell balls and strikes. He'll manage the game behind the plate, keeping things in check with his partner down on the infield, Carter, doing a nice job for perfect game. We're ready to go. Game number 2. The Prospects took their first game in fine fashion and ready to go here in game number 2. On the defensive side, to start things off, the right-handed hurler, Henry Kuhnsteller. He'll get some warm-up tosses. Henry, back in Panama City when the Prospects had a big comeback trail, they worked hard to get to the title match. They did, and Henry had an opportunity, and unfortunately for him, he got a line shot right back to him. Caught his small finger, and it's on his throwing hand, and unfortunately, he did what he could to try to make up for it and get a shot at the title, but it just didn't pan out for him, and now he's in no problems with anything at all with Henry, and we're happy for that. And Kuhnsteller will do his thing here this afternoon. Behind the plate, Jimmy Stout will manage things for the club there. Over on the first base side, Damian Barabi will take care of things over there. Actually, correction, Daniel Badar, my bad there. Over on the second base spot will be, as they got things mixed up here, it looks like they kind of threw a little wrench here at me. It looks like D's at first, so I'm going to get a correction here. And at second, it looks like it's going to probably be Geralamick. Over on third, Easton O'Quinn. Shortstop's going to be Jordan Leon. And Trey Lawrence will be in left, and center field Carter Nash, and Victor Rea will round it out over on the right side. That's the defensive set for you. So we got that worked out, and we are ready to play ball here as Israel will set things up. Jimmy Stout shaking hands with the umpire, getting right with everybody. Carlos Avila, the head coach, he'll head down to the dugout. He was ready to head down to third base, and sun might be getting to him a little bit. That's our coach, Carlos. Tristan will start it off. Israel will put it in play. He'll face Kuhnsteller here. Game 2. And a ball just right off the low part of the barrel there. I think Tristan wanted to pull that back, fouled off. The count is 0-1. Ball's hit deep into the gap, a long way to go. Carter Nash will reel it in to his right, and a long fly out for Tristan. And he'll have a seat, and Kuhnsteller and company pick up the first out. So Nash takes care of business there, and stepping in the 2-hitter, Isaiah. Isaiah, center fielder, hitting in the 2 spot here. And that ball gets a little bit away from Henry there. The count is 1-0. And a little bit low and out. The count goes to 2-0. And a ball cut foul to the right side. And Kuhnsteller gets one back. The count is 2-1 to the 2-hitter Isaiah. Yeah, good movement there on the curveball, top to bottom. That had some good drop for it in the inner part of the plate, and Kuhnsteller like that, even money at 2-2. And outside strike 3, fastball. Henry dials it in, and Kuhnsteller will get the K. So obviously his minor at best, saying that little injury he had in Panama City is certainly diminished at this point, as Kuhnsteller looks very sharp here to start things off. Beckett steps in, the 3-hitter. 2 outs here in the top of the first frame. Henry comes in tight there for a ball. The count's 1-0. cut foul. Holbrook fouls it off. And the count goes even to 1-1. Israel sets it back in play. We're ready to go. And a big cut there. Holbrook takes a swing and Kunsteller runs it through. Work ahead here at a ball and 2 strikes. 2 outs, top of the first frame, no score. Game number 2, the 2025 Perfect Game Summer Smash event here in Houston, Texas. Pitch on the way. And tried to move it there. It didn't just break at the top of this pitch there. And the count goes to 2-2. Stayed up in the zone. And a fastball. Holbrook takes a cut, fouls it straight back. And a good pitch there. And no call at the plate. Oh, and they thought he went at the plate, but obviously Beckett did not go. And thought he went. And the appeal down to the first base umpire. Carter makes the call. And Kunsteller gloves up, gathers and regroups, and that'll do it down the line there. So Henry efficient on the mound in the first inning here. We'll head to the bottom of the first frame. Swagger goes in order, 1, 2, 3. Prospects will get on the offensive side. Chris Allard with the call. I'll be right back. Well, back to live action. We're ready to go here on the defensive side for Swagger. Maddox will be the pitcher of record. He'll start things off. And behind the plate, catching Tristan over on the first base side. We will get that for you here. I'm just looking for that right now. And I don't see the name down, but we'll get a correction on that. Over on second base, Barrett. Third base, Orlando. Shortstop will be Beckett. Over in left field, you'll have Aiden. Center field will be Isaiah. Right field will be Kristen. As Jordan Leon, the leadoff man for the Prospects, will look at a ball here. The count is 1-0 to start things off. So Justice. And a ball gets through on the left side over on the third base position. And like that, Jordan Leon gets on board with a single to start things off for the Prospects. Good effort laying it out on the third base side. Orlando made a move to his right, but a hard hit ball gets through down the base side. And Mateo Victorio will step in. Coach Eric Ortiz working first base for the club. Down on the third base side, Coach Carlos Avila. From the stretch, Maddox will work. Leon with good speed. Pitch on the way, up for a strike. And the count is 0-1. So Victorio takes a look there. And he'll reload as he steps back in. Heading towards the 3:30 hour here. As throw across for Maddox over to the first base side to Justice playing first. Bodie's a DH in the 4 spot. They only went 1, 2, 3 in the first, so you'll see an opportunity for Bodie coming up in the 4 spot as the DH for Justice over on the first base side for Swagger. Maddox continue to work over to first. Leon is certainly a factor on the bases. And Victorio locked and loaded. We're ready to go. The 0-1 pitch. Ball's out. The count goes to 1-1. Victorio right side, hard hit ball will drop in. And a little trouble there, and that's going to move Jordan Leon over to third. As a little bobble over on the right side. And on board with a single. And runners at the corners as Christian kind of bobbled the ball and not able to get in and out of the glove quickly. So runners at the corners, opportunity here in the bottom of the first. Throw back over to third, Jordan Leon getting back. Orlando, the third baseman, kind of trying to keep Jordan Leon honest here with Victorio over at first. They're going to let Victorio run here, and Maddox ready to deal. Right side. Center fielder making a move to his left, and that ball drops into the fence line. And Easton O'Quinn on his way to second. There's a play there and no throw in. And looked as though there might have been a cut there to the second baseman. And as O'Quinn slides in there, he'll pick up a double. And the prospects will strike first as Jordan Leon comes over. So Victoria over at third and O'Quinn with a double. And an RBI. So Noah Jerolimic will step in. And a ball jammed in low. Center fielder should have a grab there. They'll tag up Victorio. Long throw in, a good throw. Right to home plate. The tag is on, but broken up at the plate. Is safe there. So Victorio comes in hard at home and a good play defensively. Tristan put the tag on, but just at the glove point, just couldn't seal the ball tight on the glove and it broke away. So a good play though, an excellent throw in from center. So Victorio will come home. That's the second run, and O'Quinn alertly moves over to third. Trey Lawrence with an opportunity here. Lawrence, right side, right fielder backing up along the fence, should have a good grab there. And tagging up from third is Easton O'Quinn. There's no play there, and O'Quinn will cross easily. And the Prospects on a flyout pick up their third run. Jimmy takes a cut, fouls it straight back with 2 outs on the books. Bottom of the first frame, 3-0 Prospects. Jimmy locked and loaded, bases empty. And a good pitch there. Maddox locates and gets the outer card of the plate called. The count is 0-2. Right side, cut foul. Jimmy Stout, right side, shallow, that could drop in. A flare there. No coverage at first. The first baseman released as the second baseman rolled off to make the play, but there was no option even for an opportunity to throw over. They're going to run for Jimmy. And Christian Hernandez will step in. So Hernandez over on first base. And Carter Nash will step in. Maddox working from the stretch. Justice holds him on. Ball's upstairs for Maddox. The count is 1-0. Hernandez with good speed. They could be looking at sending him. Maddox takes a look. The 1-0 pitch. Ball's cut foul and out of play. So Carter Nash looks at a 1-1 count. Here in the bottom of the first, Prospects bring 3 over. And a ball up and in. Count goes to 2-1. Maddox has a little bit of a sidearm release. You see his arm slot drop out a bit. Hernandez at first and a strike outside. So Carter takes a look and the count evens up at 2-2. 2 outs, bottom first frame. Somebody's cooking up popcorn around here. I can smell that. Smells pretty good, actually. Maddox ready to go. The 2-2 pitch. Left side, good ball down the line, fair, and coming around over to second rounding was Hernandez. Everybody shut it down as Carter Nash was thinking maybe we're going to try to get 2 out of the deal. Coach Carlos Avila shut it down, and they were able to bring it in quickly from the left side. Stepping in, Daniel Bedar. D will be celebrating his birthday tomorrow. We have a birthday weekend tournament for the ZT Prospects here in Houston. Big shout out to D and as he heads towards birthday tomorrow. Pitch on the way. D lays off, looks outside, the count is 1-0. Carter Nash at first. Hernandez over at second. Defense ranged up. Pitch on the way. D takes a cut. That ball could drop in. And that ball does. Coming around third hard. A big throw at home. And the play is safe at home. And Hernandez